Hi, I'm Biku.
And I'm Yasmin, and this video is all about respectful, intimate relationships.
Whether it's a one-off or a long-term relationship, online or in real life.
Yeah, because when you know what makes a healthy or unhealthy relationship, you'll be able to flag the warning signs that could put you in a bad or even dangerous situation.
And you'll know what to do to keep your relationships healthy so you feel safe and respected and have a good time.
Knowing your boundaries and understanding others' boundaries is important to keeping relationships safe and respectful. If you're unsure about your own boundaries, it's important to listen to the feelings that come up in your body in different situations. That will help you figure out what's okay for you and what's not.
This could mean knowing how much time you want to spend with the other person, how independent you want to be, what kind of affection or touching that you're comfortable with, and what you don't or what you do want to do sexually.
People can change their minds about boundaries. You might feel okay about doing something now, but next week you might change your mind. This is okay. Communicating about boundaries is important. It's how you let people know what you're okay with and what you're not, and how you find out what other people are okay with and what they're not.
Yeah, don't cross other people's boundaries. It's disrespectful. It can be uncomfortable, scary, even traumatic for the other person. And if it's a sexual boundary, it can be sexual abuse or sexual harassment, which is a crime. So, let's have a look at what the ingredients are for good sex.
Feeling safe, both physically and emotionally. So that's being able to trust your partner will treat you with care and respect whether you're together for 1 hour, a week, months, or years.
Feeling keen. How you feel in your body will help you know if you're actually keen to have sex with somebody.
Clear consent. Both knowing this is what you want, not being under any pressure, and feeling free to say yes or no to anything at any stage. Even if one or both of you are exploring your sexuality and don't yet know what you like or don't like, you still both have the right to say no.
Yeah, really good communication. So checking in with your partner, what they like, what they don't like, what they're not even sure about. Maybe what they haven't even tried yet and they just want to explore.
Time and space to explore, talk, and discover things about yourself and your partner.
And a sense of humor. Sex is funny. It can be awkward, it can be embarrassing, and that's okay. It's a big part about feeling comfortable and trusting your partner. It can be funny, it can be awkward for adults too. It's not just when you're starting to have sex.
Respect. Both partners respecting each other, including their right to privacy during and after sex. He makes me feel guilty for hanging out with my friends.
That's a red flag.
He always supports what I want to do. He wants to look through my private messages.
Oh, that's a red flag.
He really respects my privacy. He tells me what to wear and criticizes my outfits. He makes me feel good about what I'm wearing. He gives me ultimatums. He gives me options and helps me and listens. He blames me for everything. He is very accountable. He gets really upset when I bring up issues in our relationship, makes everything about himself. He owns up to his mistakes. He pressures me to do things like send him nude pictures of me. He asks me about what I'm comfortable with and he listens to me. He's sometimes aggressive and he calls me names. He's respectful towards me.
If you're in a relationship that you're not enjoying, maybe you might want to break up, and that's okay. But if you feel unsafe about it, it's important that you seek help and find someone you trust to talk to.
Try to respect the other person's feelings. But remember, you don't have to stay in a relationship because the other person wants you to. If someone says that they want to end a relationship with you, it might hurt, but you've got to respect their wishes.
It's important to know how to treat each other well in our relationships. No kind of abuse is ever okay, whether it's physical abuse, emotional abuse, or sexual abuse.
Yeah, abuse can happen to anyone. It doesn't matter how old you are, what your gender is, or who you're with. Abuse is very harmful and can have lasting impacts. If somebody does this to you, it's not your fault and it's nothing to feel ashamed of. It's a good idea to seek support from someone safe or that you trust, or a counselling or support service.
If you're feeling worried about your own behaviour, that you might have been abusive in a relationship, talk to someone you trust about it, or seek some help from a support service.
Fact or cap?
In a healthy relationship, people feel safe and respected.
Fact. Yes, they do. This is exactly what it should feel like. Tuning into your body can help to understand your boundaries.
Fact. Listening to your body is a great way to get clear about what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. Breaking up with someone should be easy if you're not being treated with respect.
Cap. It can be hard to leave relationships that are abusive. You might feel scared, unsafe, and alone. You might still love the person who is abusing you,
which can be confusing. Talk to someone who can support you. Name calling is fine. It's a joke.
Cap. Name calling is a form of emotional abuse, and it's not okay. If someone is being abusive towards you, it's your fault.
Cap. No, you're not to blame. You're not responsible for somebody else's behaviour.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you found something really valuable about how important consent and respect is within any type of relationship, whether it's your friends, whether it's a romantic relationship, online or in person.